What's up, everyone? It is a random Tuesday, and today I thought I'd just bring you along for a very boring day of studying. I don't think I have too much on my calendar. Oh, actually, I'm going to a gym class later today, so that should be fun. Here, I'll show you my planner notebook. We have this is today, and we have a lecture, and a pump class, which is kind of intense weightlifting, it's fun. I can't lift very heavy weights, but I really enjoy it, and it really gets the heart rate up. Actually, you know what I really need to do? I really need to buy cute gym clothes because I wear the same thing over and over and over. I wash, it makes me have to do my laundry more often than I can be bothered. And I only have a couple of actually cute gym tops. So I'll have to buy some more of those, I think. Might make an investment. Anyway, so that's the day. I have lectures from 1 until 3 and then from 4 until 5. So I've got a little hour break in there. I don't know how productive I'm going to be. It probably depends on how productive I am leading up to that, but I might come back here, see if anyone is around, and then hang out with them, play some cards, eat a snack, that kind of thing. Is usually what I would do during my hour break. But if I'm not productive in the morning, then I will be making use of that by going to the library and getting some studying done. So anyway, the time is, it's 8:01. I meant to start at 8 on the dot. So it's basically 8, and I am going to be turning studying into my full-time job, because that is what it is. I'm going to see if I can study from 8 to 5, and then if I can do that, perhaps I'll take the evening off. I probably won't, because I'm always studying in the evening. But that's the plan. So, what am I going to start with? I have a couple of projects that I really want to get off my butt because they're really annoying. So I'll probably work on that a little bit. I have to find some articles for my class on Thursday, so in 2 days now. So I may just do some research for that. And I have lectures to prepare for. I may just look over the lecture slides as I like to do before the lecture. So I've got about half of a lecture slide to do for biology, and then the lecture slides for my epidemiology population health class. So I'm gonna do that. That is the plan. I don't know in what order that's gonna happen. I don't know how efficiently that's gonna happen, but the goal is, starting now, to work. And you get to watch and hold me accountable for my actions. I'm really sorry, you can always hear the road out there. Loud. It's the consequences of living in the big city. What's up, gang? Ooh, let's not fall off. There you go. You're balancing on this little divot in my wall where I have a little lamp. Anyway, so I've been studying for half an hour. Found some articles and stuff, so that was pretty good. But I haven't really been feeling it. I feel I don't know, maybe it was just too early, but I decided to have a change of, I put my hair up and I'm gonna not be wearing a hoodie. And so hopefully that look good, feel good thing, where's that? Let me get my mirror. Hopefully that will work. And then I will be much more productive because I'll look nice. Anyway, I tried that thing with the bandana where you tie it on where it's so over your face and you clip it and then you fold it over. And I think it worked, maybe. It feels somewhat secure and you can't really see the clips, which is quite nice. So anyway, I'm gonna put something on that's not a boring hoodie and some boring black sweatpants. Hang on. Hi-ya! I don't know what that will be yet, but it's gonna be something. This is my closet. We've got some storage down that side, and then we've got my 2 little doors this way. This one is my lab coat. I love my lab coat. It's a little bit too small, but they were sold out when I got it, so all I had. This is my lovely waistcoat. This is my really cozy pajamas, and then we have some jumpers and things. It's a little bit cool in Auckland, at least some days now. It gets down to usually when I wake up it's 12 degrees, something like that. So it's not always warm, but it is still usually reaching 17, 18 during the day. That being said, the lecture theater is freezing. I don't know why it's always freezing cold in there. So I'm thinking white collared shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll wear that pink jumper. Anyway, I will see you all later. I promise I'm not getting too distracted. I just needed, if not a change of scene, then a change of clothes. Sometimes that's what you need. Surely you all can identify with that, right? Surely. Anyway, back to studying. Okay, here is the finished OOTD. I think it's pretty cute. I like this top. It's very like, it's nice. And then I just have my very plain jeans, my very plain shoes, and then my bandana with my pretty little earrings. And it's pink. This is my little ID badge, which I'll put, can you see? I'll put on this little part of my jeans, and then it just sits like that, and then it's a wee. So yeah, that's pink. I have a black one as well, but it's definitely feeling like a pink kind of day. Speaking of, if I get cold, I have this lovely pink jumper. So anyway, that's the outfit. I feel this is really difficult filming in this short little mirror in my little room. Anyway, so I feel very cute. I don't know if I should look. Do I look at my phone, or do I look at myself, or do I look there? I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyway, wait, let me put this back. This is the outfit. Focus. Okay, and now I feel very, very cute, so I'm gonna get back to doing some studying. I've found some articles and I've written up a little bit about them, so I think I'm gonna stop doing that research project for now, but I'm gonna move on to the next thing on my to-do list, which is looking at some lecture slides for my lectures today. So that'll be good fun. And I will see you in a little bit. Okay, it's now like an hour later, and as you can tell, I lost the bandana. It fell out of my hair when I put my jumper on, and I actually could not be bothered to put it back on. My hair is so uninspiring at the moment. I mean, it is pink, which is fabulous. I love having pink hair, but it doesn't really do much. You know what I mean? Sorry, let me tilt the camera down a bit. And I'm really uninspired with what to actually do with it. So I'm gonna use my little banana clip, which is missing several little, what do you call this, tines? Like a fork or pegs? I don't know, man. But anyway, it kind of just goes under the hair and then flips up. And then I smooth this part down and sort of separate it to the sides so it doesn't stick right at the top. Anyway, and that's that. So it's pretty cute, pretty easy. It doesn't stay in super well, but it works. Anyway, so here is the fit now. It's looking pretty good. I just did a UCAT practice and I got the 92nd percentile, which is actually crazy because like look at how many of those I got wrong. Like look at all these oranges that are half marks, which is actually like insane to get that many wrong and still have that be like a good score. So I mean it's good, but yeah, it's interesting. It's marked in a way that nothing else really is, and it throws me off every single time without fail. Yeah, so I've essentially decided to focus on the sections of the UCAT. If you don't know, the UCAT is a clinical prep, like how good of a doctor would you be kind of thing. It's a lot of logic, it's a lot of situational judgment, it's a lot of like really quick thinking and really astute, like picking up things really quickly. And then being able to apply those in questions under a lot of time pressure. So I just did a little mini section, one of the 4 sections, and I think I've decided to focus on the sections that I do the best. Instead of trying to round out, there's especially the verbal reasoning, which is this whole like read a paragraph and answer a bunch of questions about it. I suck at verbal reasoning. I suck so badly. I mean, I do like the most average work ever in that course, and it's also miserable. I actually hate that section. Anyway, so I will not be revising that because it's miserable, and I'm just going to focus on the sections that I already do well and hopefully improve, you know, do really well on those. Yeah, it's just a piece of advice that I got from an older medical student that's already been through this year, so hopefully what worked for her will work for me. So anyway, that's how this is going. Next up, I'm almost done with my checklist for yesterday. I can tick off my UCAT practice, and now I have a couple of chapters to read in my textbook, and then I'm going to get started on today's work. And that's the plan. It's now, what's the time? Oh, it's 9:45. That's okay. We've got loads of time. I don't have classes until 1, which is fabulous. Okay, bye for now. Okay, it is now 11:30. So that means I've been at this for just over 3 hours. I'm doing some lecture slides for my biology class, which is lovely. And I'm gonna go down and have some lunch in just a minute. So that should be really good. And then after that, I have a little bit of chemistry work that I want to just dust up. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go through these slides just a little bit more, a couple more things, maybe look in the textbook at some things that I don't understand yet, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do lunch, and then I'm gonna do chemistry, and then biology, and then I have a class at 1. So yeah, that's the plan. It's been pretty good so far though. Definitely my UCAT was good. Just been brushing up a couple of things. Guys, I talk way too fast. This is not okay. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like a very cloudy day. I should probably turn the camera around. Look, this tree that is my perpetual partner, always at the window. Everything I see is this beautiful tree, and it's going orange with the fall, which is very pretty. I love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons, having grown up in Vermont, which is of course famous for its autumn colors. Well, up here at Auckland, the seasons are a little bit different, but still good. Okay, I'm gonna head off. I will see you later. Not sure how much else I'll film. I know I have barely filmed anything in terms of me actually like doing the studying. I promise I have been studying. I was gonna say I don't really like filming myself studying because it makes me feel all pressured, but that's the point, isn't it? Okay, I'll try to film more. And I'm sure I'll do some studying later, so bye for now. It's me again. I'm back. I just had lunch. I'm gonna head out in like 15 minutes, and I'm just writing some notes for my class that I'm about to have. So most of my studying this morning was for biology and chemistry, and those are in the afternoon, like later. But the class that I have in half an hour is epidemiology, so population health, and I'm just making some wee little notes on that. It's really good. It's such an interesting course, and it's so different from all the other courses that I have that are so like rote learn well, not all of them are rote learn, but they are understanding some very objective principles and very limited, like in quite a limited capacity, as in like a limited number of applications that you could do for that kind of skill. But epidemiology is very broad, very general, can be globally applied. So it's really interesting. We're doing ethics of vaccination in this lecture that I'm studying at the moment. And then today, what do we have today? Ooh, sorry. Apparently my left hand can't hold the camera. Oh, okay. I just clicked the wrong thing as well. Oh, we're doing like disease prevention and what strategies you can get to actually, like, it's all well and good to say everyone should eat vegetables every day, but like, how are you going to convince everyone? And you can't, that's the thing. But anyway, so that's what we're going on at the moment, and it's really good fun, very, very interesting, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So maybe I'll close this out here. I don't know. It was only supposed to be like a quick little thing. Now that I'm off to class, my morning's sort of over. I know I haven't filmed any studying, but that's okay. So I hope this gave you motivation to study. I will be back with like more long form content at some point. I just had 3 tests in very short order, so you'll have to forgive me for not being very active for the last like week or 2. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Happy studying and good luck on any exams that you might have. Bye everyone.